take Youngboy off his album when he's about to sign
He
to
didn't
Cash
take
Money.
Young Boy off his album. Understand this. I think Mace understands this. I know y'all, a lot of y'all look at me as a manager, but when you scroll down to the bottom of those albums, pay attention to what you read. You know, if you scroll down to the bottom of that album, you see Numinati 100 Entertainment. Know what that tells you? That tells you that, I don't know if you realize what 100 Entertainment is, but it tells you that that's Game and Wax album. Game does the rapping, I do all the business. Sometimes when it comes down to a situation that I had to make an executive decision about, and in Young Boy's defense, Young Boy charged niggas 300,000 a verse. That's what he charged. That's what it is. I can't front. He gave us a hell of a deal, but that situation would have cut into marketing overall. So I had to make an executive decision on whether I wanted to pay the tab he sent me, which was a respectable, great tab. It was love. I came front, but that tab would have cut into that, and that. So 300 is great, but because what happens is with Young Boy, once you go to, he was gonna do that for the video and everything. So once you go to video on YouTube, he one of the highest streamed individuals on YouTube. Nothing against Young Boy. Young Boy didn't disrespect us, didn't violate us. Him and Bro Fee cut their rate in half because it was me and Game. But when I looked at the overall budget, it was gonna cut into that, and that. So I had to make an executive decision. We already had a version. Op is going back up. It's gonna be all Game. We had a version done. He jumped on it. Um, and when the bill came, you know what? I would have been able to handle the bill, but originally the album was gonna be 20 songs deep. Another 10 songs was added. Six of those was samples. So some of the budget got ate up in that additional 10, which hindered me from being able to do other things. So that's what that was.
And the spokesman, man, we back another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in real quick on Game, responding to this conversation on Clubhouse once it hit the blogs on Instagram and everything, where Wack 100 is talking about why NBA Youngboy verse was removed from the album. And I'm gonna have a link in the description box so y'all can hear that whole thing because I clipped it up. But what he was saying was they were giving a deal on the feature. Youngboy feature price is 300,000, 300K bandanas. But Dog was like, hey man, we'll get y'all for the half. Him and his manager. His manager was like, hey, we gonna show love this game, whatever. But Wack 100 decided, hey bro, we got this to pay for, 10 more tracks, and it just wasn't fitting the budget. So that's why NBA Youngboy verse got removed. But what Game saw was when they hit Double XL Mag and was like this right here, because Wack 100 talking about it. And I think Game was just like, hey, bro, I'm not the type of nigga to actually have to be paying for a verse. And the nigga who don't pay for verses, who feel like they elite, is some artists that will pay for verses. And I don't knock that at all. But then there's some artists that feel like, hey, bro, I'm too lit. I'm too solidified. If a nigga don't respect me enough to give me the verse for free, then I don't want it. It's just different levels to this shit. Sometimes niggas pay their way, pay the verses so they can get their shit in the game, and they like to do good, clean business. But the Game said this when he saw this title on Double XL Mag page. He said, I ain't never paid for a verse in my life, nigga. 200K for a 16, never in a day, blood. Now, it's like this right here, bro. You know, artists gonna feel their way about it. Wack 100 looked at like, this a good business move. Like, Wack know the business. He say, hey, nigga, this shit gonna stream and everything of that nature. But it seems like at times them two niggas don't be on the same page and everything like that, or they just kind of do things publicly different or how they do their shit or whatever. But they locked in on business, as you heard is Wack 100 said on there. You see 100 NT up on that thing when it come out and everything of that nature. So he's most definitely all the way in the mix with it. They got a working partnership, but this is how the game go at times when it comes to the business side of it, where, hey, nigga, you might have to pay a nigga if you're not as turned up or on that level as that artist anymore where he can benefit from it also. That's how they look at it, you know what I'm saying, in that business standpoint. But tell me what y'all think about this. I got more shit coming, more videos, all that. 1,000, stay on your pivot. More coming.